Good evening, people who could not be anything other than what you are. It's Patrick here with The Great Everything, and tonight I want to talk a little bit about free will. After the events of the fourth film in the Free Willy franchise, Free Willy Escape from Pirate's Cove, the Orca Willy is all grown up and now goes under the name Will. Yes, I'm hilarious. No, we are talking about free will, one of the most fascinating but also fashionable problems in philosophy. So, what is free will? We have this sense, this intuition that we are somehow the authors of our thoughts and our actions. That we choose what it is we do, and that in the absence of any obstacle, we are free. But philosophers disagree as to whether there is such a thing as free will. Arthur Schopenhauer, and I've linked to his essay in the description, has a fascinating argument. He asks, okay, if freedom is the ability to act in accordance with your will, in other words, to do what you want, can you decide what it is you want? Or as he puts it, can you will that you will? This is fascinating. Let's say you have a choice between vanilla and chocolate ice cream, and you go for chocolate. That's your choice. But why is it that you chose chocolate? Oh, because you wanted it more. You like chocolate more. Who's in charge of what it is that you want more? Who's in charge of the fact that you like chocolate more and therefore wanted it more? Schopenhauer's point is that everything is caused by something else, right? So if you want something, if you're willing it, the fact that you want that thing and not another is caused by something else. And you can only say you have free will if your conscious self is in control of that cause, which it isn't. And if you were somehow consciously in control of why you want certain things instead of others, why you like chocolate more than vanilla, then the question would be, what would make you choose that you like chocolate more? And so on, all the way back to some kind of higher level of will, which was not caused by anything, where you were just purely able to decide whatever you wanted without any kind of obstruction, including from yourself. What Schopenhauer is ultimately saying is that there cannot be any freedom when there is causality. Where there are causes, there are necessary consequences. And where there is necessity, there cannot be freedom, because it means that there is no different outcome that is available. For there to be free will, there have to be no causes. And science agrees with this. Subjects were asked to choose between two sets of objects and to indicate when they were consciously aware of the decision they'd made. Brain scans showed that the neurons indicating their choice were firing off almost a full second before they were even aware of what it is they were doing. So in a way, you can say your neurons know what you're going to do before you do. This is what in philosophy is known as the determinist point of view. That's the view where the universe is this vast network of causality, a web of causes and effects going all the way back to the Big Bang, of just atoms bumping into other atoms, in a way that in theory can be calculated if you know the position and the momentum of every atom in the universe. But because of this, because things have to have certain effects, we can actually say what you will do at any point in the future. Because it is all just cause and effect, and you are just like a puppet acting out your life because of all sorts of causes that you have no control of whatsoever. So the next time you feel good about yourself because you chose not to open that tub of Ben & Jerry's, think again. You really had no choice.